Good morning. We arrived in Dubrovnik yesterday, but the camera was dead, so I couldn't do a lot of vlogging. But this is the room at the Hilton.
Hello.
Hi, Naz.
Good morning.
At the Hilton Imperial. And it's very nice. And we have a fantastic view of the city walls and the outside. It's so lovely. I highly recommend staying here. We're gonna go have breakfast, that's included, and then we're probably gonna go check out some of the city walls and other things around Dubrovnik that are must-sees. But yeah, we had a really great dinner last night at a place called 44. A little bit like on the pricier end, but the pasta dishes were very, very good. Particularly the risotto with scallops was chef's kiss. So I'll take you along today. See ya! Good afternoon. Leaving a bit late today, but it's alright.
We went to bed very late.
We did.
And
We are fully adjusted, safe to say, to the local time. Look how beautiful the hotel is. It is a gorgeous day. We put sunscreen on though, because I think you can get burned. We're gonna check out the city walls and the Franciscan Monastery, Stradun, the synagogue museum, the bell tower, Sponza Palace. Everything's pretty small here. Like Dubrovnik is not as large, honestly, as you would think. So you're actually able to do it like within a day or two. So that's as much time as we have. So excited to do that. We're also hopefully later gonna go do the cable car ride to see the city.
That's gonna be exciting.
I know.
See it from up top.
Yes. So I'll show you around. Are so beautiful.
The views are so pretty. It's
They're
breathtaking.
gorgeous. It is.
Show them the ocean.
It is very bright and sunny, but it is so worth this walk. I think I've done like a lot of like city wall tours and stuff, but I mean, you have a gorgeous view on this side and you also have a gorgeous view of the ocean, an island on this side. It is so, and gorgeous view of us. It is so worth the walk.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's a great way, I think, to start your day too. So yeah, people say like basically like to get this over with at the beginning, and I think it like lets you kind of really experience the city from like a bird's eye view, and then you can go and like check out the individual things. So this is the second part of the wall. You can choose to exit or continue on, but one of the tour people was like, you should, this is the best part. I feel like there's probably a lot of people that jump off here, but you get to see, no, like jump out, like they leave, they exit.
Jump off
jump
the cliff.
But you can see the old port area, I believe, behind us, and you see
All
the
the park
grander city.
And the yachts next time will come in a boat.
Yeah, we'll talk on a yacht.
Smells good.
It smells delicious.
Garlic.
It's kind of interesting because you can see like some people's homes. I wonder how they feel about people walking by their house every day.
A picture of everyone's home.
Sorry.
And we saw a naked lady.
We did see one. I think she was just really embracing her free self. She was a bit older, so I think that she, at that point, you do whatever you want.
¿Cómo se llama?
Onofrio.
¿Cómo?
Onofrio.
Onofrio Fountain where you fill your water bottle. Well, I guess the fountain is conspiring against Ashley.
Okay, I'll go.
And now we have to walk a little bit more further to fill it up. And now it's going to stop again.
Ahí está heladita, Nat.
Cold, potable
Se ve
water.
clarita, Nat.
Drink it. She's a model for
Pretty good.
Waterloo.
Ay, no, está heladísima.
A ver.
You'd love it.
Wow.
Ay, qué rico.
Está buenísimo.
Apágale.
Cool, cool. Look at the orange tree back there. We saw a lot during the tour.
Beautiful.
You want to say any last words?
Yes, we're gonna go check out the rest of the city right now.
It's a bell tower.
Yeah. Yep. We are walking down the main Stradun street. Naz is trying to exchange some money. There's a lot of exchange places here. Montenegro, only banks. Here, you know, you're gonna have to pay a difference, a commission. Even though it says no commission, but you'll still have to pay a commission. So they only accept kronos, and they do accept euros in a lot of places here. So. The old port area.
Look at the pigeons are coming towards us.
They're super annoying. There's pigeons literally everywhere. Reminds me of Italy in that sense. But where there are tourists, there are pigeons. Always. Food and pigeons. This is the old port. Very beautiful. I think you can rent a boat or go on like a tour. Different kind of events. So next we checked out Buza Bar. It's one of the secret bars located just outside the city walls. It has wonderful views and really great vibes. Hello.
Cash only.
Excelente. Para pedir algo, ¿qué crees? That sounds kind of good though.
Very good.
Really? Yeah. Okay, I'll try this thing. I'll try it. Yeah, thanks. Estuvo mucho más feliz cuando le di eso. Estamos en Buza Bar, que it's kind of like through the city wall and it's right in front of it. Dicen que la comida no es como que fabulosa, pero tomarse un trago aquí es the best. So, we ordered a local beer con sabor de limón que se llama Osusco Limón. Trying the local beer. It's very good. I'm not a beer person, but this is very good.
The Radler.
It's a Radler from Germany. Hello. We are going to the beach today. We did a walking tour this morning, and then now we're going to the beach. We are going to, I forgot the name, Sunset Beach, which is also known as Uvala Labad Beach. And it's a little bit further, I think, west of Dubrovnik. So we're going to drive there. But they say that there's ample parking and you can pay with card or cash at the machines. So we're going to check it out. Hello, at Sunset Beach. We found parking. It wasn't that bad, honestly. And we paid for a pass for the day porque es más fácil. Pero es más caro. Entonces, if you want to get up every hour and go charge it, then do that. This is the beach. We got in the water and it was very refreshing. It's a little bit cold at first if you're used to warm water, but it is very nice. The rocks are also very nice. A little rough to step on, but I think you get used to it. We loved our afternoon at Sunset Beach in Dubrovnik. Definitely recommend checking out the beaches while you're in town if you have the time. We had lunch nearby as well, so there's some places to get some food. It's a great way to spend your day, especially if you're on a long trip like we were. In the evening, we headed to Divino's Wine Bar in Old Town to try a wine tasting of some local wines. Trying Divino wines from all around Croatia. Let's go getting the shot. It's in Divino, and it's in a little off-road from the main road in the Old Town. So yeah, we're about to try it. Hopefully take one home with us.
This is onion in vinegar. This is our little tomatoes, dry pancetta, dry cheese, young cheese, our dry sausages, our dry prosciutto.
What you have there?
Yes.
Wow. Et bonjour. Bonjour.
Ça va?
Ça va bien?
Oui, good.
Okay, French fail.
No,
Should I try
nous
Korean?
allons, faire du shopping.
Eh oui.
Et nous allons à le Old Town.
Oh, très bien, très bien. Anyway, so yeah, we'll check out a little bit more of Old Town today. I'm doing a little bit of shopping.
Did you tell him what we did yesterday?
Last night, I took a little video, but we went to Divino, a wine bar, right off like Stradun, which is the main street. And it was really good, and it's like recommended by Time Out and everything, and we found some really good wines. And we're gonna go back and buy one, but we don't wanna have to like carry it for a while, so we're gonna go back and buy maybe 1 or 2 bottles. It was very good. There's like a specific wine that they only make in I wanna say it's like Dorjak, Dangojak, or something like that they only make in a specific region here in Croatia. It has to be made in that region to get the name. So anyways, it was very good. We enjoyed it.
What else today?
Oh, today we're gonna check out some...
The Old Pharmacy, apparently it's one of the oldest pharmacies in Europe.
Yes.
And it's in the Franciscan Monastery.
Yes.
And then we're gonna go to a local designer. Oh, well, yes, we're also going to the Old Market to see if it's open.
Yes, because Nazgul wants some herbal remedies, apparently.
I want dried lavender.
Oh, yeah.
And olive oil.
To put into your bag, it makes it smell good.
My bag and my shoes.
Stinky feet.
Stinky feet.
And then the House of Gawas, right?
And then the Life of Gawa. It's a local designer, and we're gonna go kind of check that out. And then we promised a few old ladies that were making crochet shirts
that we would go back.
That we would go back because she told us she was making us crop tops.
And I have Kronos today because actually a lot of the smaller shops you have to pay with cash. So, and even some of the tours are cash only. So just be conscious of that. Maybe you want to exchange like a little bit of money when you're here. That was the old pharmacy. Our remedies from the old pharmacy.
Yeah, and we bought
cellulite cream
and then
an eye cream. It did say don't take pictures and videos in there, so just be aware.
Yeah, because we accidentally did, and
I actually walked in with my camera, so she wasn't very happy. So yes, please respect their rules when you're here. Next, we checked out the Old Town Market, which is open daily from 7 to 5 p.m. Closed on Sunday, I believe. There's all kinds of awesome homemade olive oil products, lavender. We really enjoyed it. Make sure you take cash. After the market, we headed over to Life According to Gawa, a local shop that I recommend you hit up if you have some time. A lot of local designers, really neat stuff, jewelry, home goods, and from designers in the region. The owner's really nice as well. And we picked up some postcards to send using post stamps from Tisak. Hola.
Estamos en Cobito Café. Huele delicioso.
Súper rico. Al lado de Kawa.
Ajá,
Donde John...
Life According to Gawa. donde John nos atendió, compramos un friendship bracelet. Y nos
súper
dio
bonito.
recomendaciones
De Montenegro también y
de restaurantes.
de restaurantes, entonces hablen con él, es súper amable, súper amable.
Bougainvillea, aquí en el camino para Montenegro.
¿Y qué hay ahí?
It's a fish restaurant. Catch fresh fish and there's a view of the Adriatic Sea.
Me parece bien, súper. Pero yo pedí una matcha latte y Naz algún
Un
cappuccino.
cappuccino.
Both iced.
Sí, it's very hot.
Porque hace calor. Hello. We are back in the car at a place that John from Kawa recommended to us. So
Apparently a seafood restaurant.
yeah, I'm not starving, but
Still
we
an
can
hour.
definitely stop. So it's about an hour and a half to our destination. So we'll stop along the way. Estamos en Kaftat a probar un restaurante rico. Ahí está Nazco navegando. Otro, like, it's basically seaside little town que está bien bonito.
Look at this. Fresh oysters from the Adriatic Sea.
And the prosecco to go along with it from the social salud. Salud. We enjoyed the food so much. Naz enjoyed her oysters. I enjoyed watching the oysters. Not much of an oyster fan myself. But all the food was super delicious. The name of the restaurant is Bougainvillea in Kaftat. Definitely make your way out to there if you have an extra time. In Dubrovnik, we loved it. I would definitely go back. This was kind of it for our day. We enjoyed our lunch and then headed back to Dubrovnik. Hung around the city. But look at that, so good. Last day in Dubrovnik. We're going up the cable car. Yay! It is 170 kuna. Don't pay for the 180.
Pay at the cable car.
Pay at the cable car. So honestly, from this day, I was feeling a little bit sick. I don't have that much commentary as I would have liked to, but we took the cable car right up. I would say that Naz and I thought that the walk around the city walls was actually a more beautiful way to get to know the city, but it's definitely a must-do while you're in Dubrovnik. It's worth it. Like we mentioned, pay when you get to the cable car, not before then. But it was beautiful. If you have a chance, you can sit up at the cafe at the top like we did. After that, we kind of walked through the old town, hit some places we hadn't seen, like Sponza Palace. Most of it was closed, so we didn't get to see much. But it has some artwork and memorial for some soldiers from old Dubrovnik. We checked out one of the churches in the old town, and then we headed to lunch. We're at Taj Mahal. This is officially like checking off like the last restaurant like that we got
I'm a
recommended.
major foodie. She's not, but I brought her here.
It's funny, like my vlogs are never about food. They're more about like the places.
But now that's why we will become famous on this trip because I am on it and I'm a foodie.
You might ask like, why are you trying all these different restaurants? Okay, like straight up, we asked for recommendations and from locals, and the locals like said that these were their favorite
Best way
restaurants.
to go, by the way.
Yeah.
Preguntando sea Roma, sea China, sea Romania.
Eso es cierto. Don't be scared to ask. And I would say that like even though they have like a really like Croatian food, which is like Italian influenced, and a lot of seafood, there's a you never know where you find really good options overseas. So try it out. It's a trip song, Fleetwood Mac, Dreams, a remix.
It's a good road trip
Yeah.
song from Big Little Lies. Chicken legs. No, in orange and love.
I stood up.
We're taking it back. Nasco's taking out the menu, the menu, the map.
This happened yesterday, and I
Using
honestly was
GPS
like,
at the same
I
time.
know.
It's like now we need both.
Hello.
It's called Konova Ivankovi.
Ivankovi. Naz navigated us to a place. Didn't help that we were listening to like a murder podcast
It was very sketchy.
on our way here. So we were a little bit like, are we gonna get killed? Because it's a little bit off the beaten path.
Yeah, a very deserted.
Yeah, and I think they probably have suffered a little bit right now since COVID, but it's so cute. It's been around and it's family owned, and he told us like the history.
For like, yeah, like he said the rocks are more than 100 years old.
So
He gave us a tour. They have prosciutto drying,
like natural.
natural on the rock, and they're what's
Gave
it
us-
called, wine
Yeah, the wine cellar.
cellar.
And he gave us a little bit of
Limoncello brandy and herbal brandy, but I couldn't drink mine.
it was very strong, so the limoncello is delicious. Super easy to
It
drink.
also has cherry.
And vino, the wine in Montenegro has been magnifique.
Très magnifique.